Good morning, it's Jennifer from Pilates Back and Joint Exercise. Today I'm going to take you through my favorite series of Pilates exercises that help with my own scoliosis. These moves should be done very thoughtfully so you can feel your tight side stretching and your weak side strengthening. So let's start with a roll up. And to do the roll up, my left side is a little tighter, so I'm going to work to come down evenly through the middle as I roll down, stretching the left side and strengthening the right side. So when I come up, the left side wants to overwork, so I'm working hard on the right side, keeping my big toes lined up as I move up and down. And that's a good gauge. Do your toes and heels stay lined up as you move up and down. Exhale. Inhale to stretch, and exhale, pushing the heels away, lining up the big toes, and working equally on both sides. And you can also check your fingers, so do they line up together as you move up and down, and peeling and stretching, flexing the feet at the bottom, and then anchoring the back of the legs to lift up and up and up out of the hips. And I'll go back down and work on the leg circles. So with the leg circles, I'm going to work to breathe into the left rib to help anchor me, and exhale out of the lower right belly to bring the leg back to the center. Inhale, across, around, and up. In and out. So it's very important that you get this rib cage anchor. It's a diagonal from the left rib to the right low belly that helps anchor your body into the mat. And I'll do 5 the other direction. Out to the side, around, pull it up. Breathe in deeply and exhale back up. And finish last one. Have a little stretch. And then I'll switch and do the left. So now I'm working on the diagonal from the right rib cage to the left hip with the left leg. Cross, exhale back to the center. Breathe into the right rib, out of the left low belly. And I'll reverse direction, out, around, and come up. Breathe in deep and exhale. In deep and exhale. And finish one more, and then I'll tuck both legs in for a little stretch. And so really pull deep into yourself, and we'll practice rolling like a ball. So I'm going to roll up, find my balance. And this is an exercise where I really can feel on myself, and for my clients, they'll roll off the side of the mat, off their tight side with the scoliosis. So tuck your heels deep into your body. Inhale to roll, exhale, really pull your chest into your thighs as you move up and down. And again, you can gauge the tighter side as you do this because you'll roll off to that side. So really work hard to strengthen your weaker side, deepen the abdominals on that side as you stretch and elongate the muscles on your tighter side. And pretty even there. So I'm going to extend the legs out. They're going to be about mat width apart for the saw. So sitting tall on the sits bones, I'm going to keep the left sits bone anchored as I reach and saw across to the right side. Peel myself up, turning that way, and then exhale, turn. And you're keeping the right sits bone anchored now as you go off to the left. I hear all those fishing boats going out for the morning catch. And let's peel up, turn, 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 and exhale out. So this one is very important to keep both sits bones anchored, so you rotate through the rib cage, and around the pelvis. In and up. Exhale out and away. In and up. Turn and reach. And then from there, we'll go right into the open leg rocker. So again, it's another rocking exercise. The legs will be apart, about mat width or into a V. And we'll reach the waist back for the mat. Press through the back of the legs to come up and find your balance. And again, press equally, keeping equal tension through the arms and legs, hollowing the low belly, and just rolling to the shoulder blades. And up, and let's go one more. And all the way up, we'll bring the feet back in together and down, and we'll work through a bridge. So the feet are going to be about sits bone width apart, knees directly above the heels, arms long at your side. Press into both feet evenly to press the hips up. And again, you can just glance down and make sure you're lifted and level through the hips on both sides. And from here, I'm going to press into the right foot, fold the left leg. Now, this is where you're going to really find the strength or the sag. And again, my left side is the tighter. So I want to really make sure that the right side works just as hard as the left as I press in. So I'm shortening these muscles here between the rib cage and the waist. So maybe you want to do about 50% more on your weaker side, pressing down, and the hips stay lifted and level throughout the exercise. And then we'll peel back down, and let's come up for a mermaid. And I'm just going to do a side folded up mermaid, and I'll reach the right arm up and more or less just straight up my body here. And then come down, take a breath in, and exhale. You can thread the needle reaching under and back around. Stretch in and out and reach and rotate. And again, this is my already overstretched side. So I'm going to focus a little more on my left side getting that stretch. So I'll go in and over and then reach and up and around. Exhale. And come back around. Grab right, stretch left, and switch in and exhale. And again, come around, and I can hear a little bit of popping on this side to reach and down, stretch up, and then down and under. And then lengthen out on your left side. And we'll lengthen the legs, and I want to straighten myself long like a pencil here, and I'm going to use my bottom left rib cage to anchor me as I challenge myself by reaching forward and back here. And my body, I want to throw my body to compensate, but I'm using the rib and anchoring on the bottom. Then I'll take the top leg and reach opposite of the arm. So inhale to stretch, exhale to anchor. In and out. And how still can you keep yourself? How stacked can you keep your hips and your shoulders as you do this exercise? More difficult than it looks. And then I'll do the same on the other side. So again, lengthening yourself long like a pencil. Hips and shoulders are stacked. And then you can start with the arm. Sorry, I'll start with the arm here. Forward reaching and back. And breathing in and out. And then adding the leg for a little more challenge. Forward and back. And if this feels easy to you, you're probably not straight enough. So lengthen yourself a little more. And I'm just keeping my head in line with the rest of my body. You can use a pillow there if you wish. And good. And then we're going to roll onto our stomach and do a little prone or extension work. So first I'm just going to press up and notice where the tightness is in the back. So again, if my left side was tighter, when I come up, I might want to just rotate slightly to the right side. So I'm shortening that side, lengthening the left. And just staying through about 3 breath cycles here, pressing into my elbows, reaching my breastbone forward as I come up. And then when I go down, I'm gonna try the swim, but I'm just gonna start with my arms. So hollow your pelvis, draw the abs up and in, and again, I'm gonna kind of focus on getting maybe a little more height on that right side to strengthen there. And then you can add the opposite leg. So now you're getting that diagonal stretch again. So lengthening for me on the left, and then tightening or shortening a little on the right side. And I'm going for length from the core, not so much height on this exercise. And then I'll come up and finish with a little child's pose, stretching the low back. So again, I think if you can work on those exercises 2 or 3 days a week consistently over time, you'll find that your postural scoliosis can be improved. Thanks for joining me.